What's going on, everybody? Gem Mint here. We have a huge omnibus haul to go through today. We have trade paperbacks, Treasury Editions, and a lot of early release stuff that was sent from Marvel Comics. Big shout out to Marvel Comics. We really appreciate it. Everything else was sent to us by our sponsor, Organic Priced Books. Organic Priced Books has become a huge resource for omnibus collectors with their comparable prices, bomb-proof packing, and one-on-one customer service. You can save $2 off your first order if you use the code GEMMINT at checkout. All right, before we jump into it, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. We're creeping up close to our next subscriber milestone of 125,000, and we're giving away this Spider-Man premium format exclusive statue by Sideshow once we hit it. All you got to do is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like and comment on this video. If you hang around until the end, I'll give you more details on how it's going to go down. Let's jump into the trade paperback first. We have Thor Volume 2 by Donny Cates. If you guys watch my weekly comic book reviews, you know that I'm a huge fan of this run. This trade comes out on June 16th, so we're going to take an advanced look at it right now. All right, like I said, if you've been watching my new comic book day reviews, you'll know that Thor is probably my favorite superhero title that's ongoing right now. Donny Cates, he's joined by Aaron Kuder, Nick Klein, and Matthew Wilson. This is titled Prey, and as you can see, you have Donald Blake on the front, and that ties in to the arc here. This collects issues 7 through 14. You get some artwork on the back with Thor and the Serpent. Something is wrong with Mjolnir. So, not to give out too many spoilers on this, but everybody was able to pick up Mjolnir for some reason, and all this has to do with the passing of Odin and Thor becoming the Allfather. All of Odin's magics have worn off, so that's kind of where this starts off. And then it leads into not the resurrection of Donald Blake, but the coming of Donald Blake. So basically, back in the day, Thor used to hit his staff on the ground to change from Donald Blake into Thor. Well, what Donny Cates explores here is that Donald Blake being goes to this pocket universe where everything is hunky-dory and fine, and he just kind of chills down there. But when Odin died, it became like a prison, and Donald Blake went insane, and he became this big, powerful villain, and that's basically the gist of the whole arc. Some dope Odin shots right there. But, man, loving this arc, guys. You definitely should be picking up the trades if you have missed the single issues. Highly recommend this read here. All right, next up, we're going to take a look at the Marvel Treasury Editions. We have this Captain America Bicentennial Battles. This is a brand new book, too, that is not out yet. It comes out on June 16th, just like that Thor trade. Then the Marvels one is one that came out a few weeks ago, and we'll take a look at both of these now. All right, so let's get into the Treasury Editions. If you're not familiar with these, they are oversized. They're bigger than Omnibus, and they're kind of reinforced here. So they're like trade paperbacks with hard edges. So Captain America's Bicentennial Battles, as you can see, is older material. It's got Jack Kirby artwork, and you can see just from the art that you can tell what era this was, right? So this one has a cover price of $30, and let's see what it collects here. Oh, it looks like that's what they were called, actually. Bicentennial Battles. I'm not really familiar with this material, but dang, Jack Kirby art on oversized formats is amazing. Like, I have that huge Eternals book, and it just really pops, especially when you see this older artwork that's typically on yellowing pages from the original comics, and when you see them reprinted here with new coloring, it just looks amazing, man. So I guess this was a book that came out, Bicentennial Battles. That must have been the name of the series or what have you. This would have been a good one to read and drop on Memorial Day, which just passed. Original pages by Kirby. It's pretty cool. All right, and let's take a look at Alex Ross's Marvel. So this is basically a 30-year follow-up to his original Marvels that he did with Mark Waid. It's an anthology series. It's 6 issues, and it just follows kind of each character or team from the Marvel Universe. A lot of cool stuff in here. It's a fun read, but mainly when you're getting these oversized books, there's a reason for it, right? So a lot of times it's because of the artwork, which, as you can see here, looks great. This one was like bookend by this Nightmare story. I was reading and reviewing this in single issues with some all red. Anyway, there you go. All right, guys, we got one lone DC book in the haul. We have Superman by Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason. Now, I know a lot of people gave this book some flack on the spine, but check this out. Boom, meant to pair up with their Batman Omnibus. So once you kind of see those together, it makes a lot of sense why they went with that all red spine. Either way, let's take a look at the Superman Omni. All right, so let's take a look at this Superman by Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason Omnibus. This is a book that I have not read. I did read their Batman one. I did a review on it a couple years back. So this was their Superman run. It collects Superman 1 through 25, 27 and 28, 33 through 39, and 42 through 45. Plus it has the annual Superman Rebirth #1, Superman Special 1, Action Comics 975 and 976 plus 1000, Super Sons 11 and 12, and Teen Titans 975 through 976. Comes with the $125 cover price. Here we have the inside of the dust jacket. Not too much going on, just some graphics, kind of a little quote here. Some nice graphics on the actual hardcover. You have Superman on the front, similar spine, and you have Superboy on the back. Let's flip through here and take a look. All right, so you have table of contents. Now we got to look, are there any page numbers in this omnibus? We remember the last Superman Omni, right, by Grant Morrison, had all types of issues. So here we go. Cover for #1. It looks like I do see some page numbers, so that helps. Yeah, so I'm not even really familiar when this took place. I guess this must be prior to Rebirth, right? It seems like it must lead into Superman Rebirth. I don't know. This was never on my radar. I wasn't reading singles at the time. And then I guess Bendis must have taken over after him, right? So this must be prior to Bendis taking over. I don't know. You guys have to let me know how this run was in the comments down below. Is it worth reading to do a review on? Let me know what you think. In the meantime, let's see what's in the back here. Looks like we have some variants in the back. It's pretty much all you get with modern omnibus. I like this. I had a lunchbox like this back in the day. Oh, here goes a sketchbook. Okay. So that's a little bit different. All right, next up, we're going to talk about the Aliens Omnibus, the original years. And this is a book that I was really anticipating. I loved the Aliens comics. I read and reviewed the Dark Horse hardcovers for the 30th anniversary and then the volume 2. So I really was digging these comics. Marvel got the rights from Dark Horse and they're printing that material and they're making it look so nice, guys. Let's jump into this omnibus and see what it looks like. All right, so Aliens, the original years. I believe there are 2 covers for this, but nothing is a DM. It's just multiple ones. This is one that more closely matches the artwork that's on the interior. It's more of the old school one. You have the Aliens logo here, which I like. Volume 1. I think I saw Volume 2 solicited already, as well as Predator, the original years. But I heard that there was some controversy behind that, some rights issues. I'm not really sure what's going on. But it collects the same material from those Dark Horse Alien softcover omnibus, which was also collected in those like 30th anniversary hardcovers. So all these little mini series from 1988, Aliens 1 through 6. Then you have the next year had 1 through 4. Then Earth War 1 through 4. Genocide 1 through 4. Hive 1 through 4. Aliens Tribes. Aliens Newt's Tale 1 and 2. Alien 3 issues 1 through 3. A bunch of stuff. $125 cover price. Here you have the interior, and I like how they even went alien font and style with like the creators. So you have all the creators that worked on these issues. Then you have a biography here on Aliens. And then you have this dark, gloomy wraparound cover for the hardcover. It looks awesome. Got the black interior pages. Here's your cover page with the Alien Queen. Here are the credits. The table of contents. I love how they put this book together. You could tell Marvel was legitimately excited to get this stuff. So Dark Horse presents 24. So I guess this is the first Aliens in comics, which leads into their ongoing series, or their mini series, I should say. There you go. Yeah, it's only a couple of pages, and it goes into issue 1. So I read these issues. I liked them a lot. If you're a fan of the Aliens franchise, you'll love the comics. It kind of takes place in the same world, but not necessarily the same characters from what I recall. I remember a lot of like floating in space and like eerie space scenes. We'll see if we can find some of those here. Got some aliens attacking humans. The genocide. But it's what you would expect out of late 80s, early 90s Dark Horse books. You guys could check out the reviews I did on them probably 2 or 3 years ago already. There you go. So just giving you a gist of the artwork here. I don't remember the individual story plots from these. Let's see what's in the back here. So these look like alternate covers. Yeah. The artwork is great though. I think this is the other cover. That's the wraparound there. All right, this guy is out now if you guys want to pick it up. All right, and before we get into the pre-release Omnis, we're going to take a look at the new printing for the Venomnibus. This was sent to us as a gift from Organic Price Books, and I'm actually putting it out in the May Gem Crates for the Gem Mint tier winner, or actually the Facebook tier winner. Anyway, I wanted to do a comparison because I noticed the spine was different, and it has a different cover than the one I have, so I figured we'll do a little comparison from the first printing to this new printing. All right, so the new printing of the Venomnibus Volume 1 on the right. I always like this cover. This was from that, Carnage Unleashed, issue like 3 or 4 or something like that. Well, this was from Lethal Protector. So not only is the dust jacket different on the front, the spines are different. The new printing has Venom versus Scarlet Spider, whereas the first printing, or that cover, has Venom Lethal Protector issue 1, the Mark Bagley Venom there. And that cover is still available as well when this one comes out. So, be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, the bag looks the same, except for it does have a price increase. It went up $25. Not sure what happened there, but it collects all the original Venom miniseries. So Lethal Protector, then all these little appearances that he had in Silver Sable and Darkhawk, Venom the Evil Within, and then what else did it have? Is that License to Kill? His Scarlet Spider appearances, the Hulk vs. Venom book, and so on. And the artwork on the actual hardcover is the same from the prior printing. So the Lethal Protector and the Enemy Within, or Evil Within, or whatever that is. So here's the interior, cover page. You got your credits, and then it jumps into Lethal Protector issue 1. So like I said, this is going to our winner of the Facebook Gem Crate. We have a Facebook group called Geminites, and at the end of the month, we tally up the top 30 contributors, and we randomize them on the following Sunday's live show. And whoever is the winner gets a Gem Crate. And the Facebook and Gem Mint YouTube tier members get the big Gem Crates that come with an omnibus, oversized hardcover, trade paperback floppies, and channel swag. And then the other tier YouTube members like Near Mint and Very Fine, like Near Mint will get the same, but it won't have an omnibus, and then Very Fine will have the same, but it won't get an oversized hardcover or an omnibus, so it's just kind of tiered, like I said. But if you're interested in this book, it's 90s Venom, so you're in it for the artwork, the goofiness of Venom, and if you're just a Venom fan overall. All right, let's jump into these pre-release omnibus. So we have the Heroes Reborn, and now it's been titled the Original Epic, which is not on the dust jacket for the first one. So this book comes out June 16th. This is the regular cover, 1,360 pages. I did a review of this, I think sometime last year, and I'm guessing they kind of retitled it on the dust jacket because of the Jason Aaron Heroes Reborn ongoing series that's out right now. So I guess they didn't want fans to get confused with the new run, thinking that this was an omnibus for that. So let's do a quick little comparison to the first printing. We've already reviewed this one, but we'll just see if there's any other differences. So I'm pretty sure the only difference here is literally the original Epic is on the dust jacket and on the spine of the new printing. And again, I'm pretty sure that's just due to the new run that's out by Jason Aaron and not wanting to confuse the audience. But this is definitely just the reprint of the Rob Liefeld Heroes Reborn, the aftermath of the X-Men Avengers Onslaught. It has a $125 cover price like it did when it first came out, and it collects Heroes Reborn 1/2, Captain America 1 through 12, Avengers 1 through 12, Fantastic Four 1 through 12, Iron Man 1 through 12, and material from Incredible Hulk 450. It does have the same wraparound cover as the first printing, so that is the same there. I wonder if they changed anything on the inside to reference that. Yep, original Epic. Okay. So I did do a review of this. I believe it was last year. You guys can check it out here, but please don't, because my old videos to me are cringe. But I was kind of impressed with this. I mean, yeah, it's Liefeld. Yeah, it's got that classic Captain America picture, I believe, or I think that's somewhere in this book. But it's like an Elseworlds. You know, like the heroes were gone after Onslaught. The Avengers were gone. The Fantastic Four were gone. So where were they? You know, and this kind of tells that story. I like the retelling of Fantastic Four. Those 12-issue series are basically just like reimagining of Avengers, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and then it goes into the 616 in that Incredible Hulk 450, where Hulk, the beast that he is the only one that can kind of tell something is wrong, which is kind of what's happening right now in the Jason Aaron version of Heroes Reborn as well. So yeah, check out that review, guys, if you really want more details on it, but this is the gist of it. It does have great artwork, and the plots are interesting. All right, guys, also dropping on June 16th, we have the Power Pack Omnibus Volume 2. We knew this was coming because the other one was titled Volume 1. This is the regular cover, has 1,056 pages, and it's actually the cover for Power Pack Issue 50. The DM cover, as you can see here, I think it was a unique art for this book. But let's take a look at Power Pack. And as you would expect, the second volume of Power Pack Classic picks up where Volume 1 leaves off, and it collects issues 37 through 62, but it has Excalibur 29, Power Pack Holiday Special 1, Power Pack 1 through 4 from the year 2000, Fantastic Four 574, FF 15, Power Pack 63 from the 2017 series, Power Pack Grow Up, and material for Marvel Superheroes number 6 and Marvel Fanfare issue 55. So what is that? Secret Wars? It has a $125 cover price, and as you can see, it has all the issues on the back. Here's the inside. It tells you a little bit about Power Pack. It gives you a little biography on the creators as to who they were and what they worked on. Here we have the front of the actual hardcover, moving over to the spine and the back. So like I said when I did an overview of Volume 1, I didn't grow up reading Power Pack. I did read them here and there as tie-ins to other series in certain omnibuses that I was reading. Here's the credits here, table of contents. And I like them okay. You know, it's kind of like Fantastic Four-esque superhero family style with like late 80s vibes to it and storylines. Now this one might be a little bit interesting because it does go into more modern stuff. So I might have to check that out to see what that's all about. Stuff from the year 2000, from 2017. I think they recently had a new ongoing. I don't know if it's still ongoing or not, but I think I might have read issue 1 and it just wasn't for me. But, you know, tying in with all the mutant stuff back during this era, a lot of people have fond memories of Power Pack. You know, it is what it is. Here goes the more modern stuff. That's definitely from the year 2000. Here's FF, Future Foundation. I think I was reading that title in singles as it was coming out. And then here's something from the 2017 run, it looks like. All right, well, there you have it, though. Some bonus material in the back, like variants and such. And there you go. Then lastly, we have the Loki Omnibus Volume 1. I was super excited when I saw this because when I got the box and I saw the spine, I thought this was Loki by Kieran Gillen, which I'm reading right now. And I was like, oh, funny enough, as I'm almost done reading this omnibus, I get the new printing for it. And then when I saw that it said Volume 1, I was like, wait a minute, this actually collects the original Loki material, his first appearance in Journey into Mystery 85, and all the subsequent appearances with him in Thor. This book doesn't come out until July 28th. This one has a page count of 1,008, and this is the regular cover. It looks like kind of how Power Pack's DM cover was. This is like a cover that was made for this dust jacket, and the DM variant is actually the cover for Thor 147. But anyway, let's take a look at the inside of the Loki Omnibus. And you got to give it up to Marvel for dropping books around big movie and show releases. I mean, they're playing the SEO game and it makes so much sense. I think I like this cover better than the DM. Typically, I like it when it's like the actual cover from the inside, but I'm kind of a fan of how that still has that old school look. So this collects all of Loki's first appearances, right? I don't need to go over everything, but basically everything from Avengers #1, Journey into Mystery, the early Thor appearances, has his first appearance and whatnot. $125 cover price on this. The interior just celebrates Loki and talks about Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby. Then you have this beautiful green Loki wraparound cover here. All these panels from these early issues, the Loki logo on the front here. I like that whole green vibe it's got going on. Jack Kirby cover page, table of contents with some credits. I like the whole scroll look that they got going on the back and in here. And then boom, Jim 85, classic Loki material. And just to coincide with the release, but still we're getting a great omnibus. You know, we're getting, sure, it's going to double dip with the Mighty Thor Volume 1, which I believe is getting a reprint. But yeah, it's featured around Loki and all his appearances, so he definitely deserves it. You know, we got the show coming out on Disney Plus. By the time this video comes out, the show might even be out or just be coming out within the upcoming days. That looks dope, man. Loki vs. Surfer, Kirby dots in the background. Volstagg and the Warriors 3. Let's see what we got going on in the back here. All right, look at this. So, Journey into Mystery 88 cover. We have some more covers, some updated ones. Kind of a homage to Avengers 1. Both of those are. And there you have it. All right, guys, that was a hell of a haul. Again, huge shout out to Marvel Comics. Huge shout out to organic priced books. Like I said, we're almost at our next subscriber milestone. At the time this drops, we should be at 123,000. So we're creeping towards that milestone. All you got to do to enter the giveaway for the Spider-Man premium format is be subscribed, leave a like, and comment on this video. Once we hit the milestone, we'll go live, pick a random video where I promoted the giveaway, and use a random YouTube comment generator to draw a worldwide winner. You never know which video I'm going to pick. It might be the video with the most views since the last subscriber milestone. It might be the video with the least. So I suggest to go back, check out the videos, make sure to leave likes and comments on there to be entered, and good luck to everybody. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, but don't go anywhere. Check out my other omnibus hauls in the playlist to the right, and check out my recent reads. I should be dropping that Loki omnibus review real soon. Stay minty fresh. Peace.